Graeme, this is the official opening day of the Nimbin Festival. You've been working on it for a long time now, so how do you feel?
Overloaded. There's so much chaos going on. It's not really, I suppose it is. It begins today. This is the 10 days in May we've been talking about for so long. But the festival, the spirit of it's certainly been going on for some time.
Are you at all worried about the headlines in the newspapers implying that there's going to be it's going to become a disaster area?
I'm worried about the sort of mentality that writes those stories and what they've got to fear from the festival and why they want to put it down in such a savage way.
How did the festival start?
Well, it's an Aquarius Festival which every 2 years the Australian Union of Students holds. The Aquarius Foundation is just the cultural arm of the Australian Union of Students, and this is their big event every 2 years. Now, the last one was in Canberra, and it was a good festival, but it had lots of bad points. So really it was a student attempt to get some sort of alternative, or some sort of equivalent to, rather, student equivalent to the Adelaide Arts Festival with performances and audiences and all these sorts of things. And lots of things happened about it. That started us thinking that perhaps there was another way of having a festival. We first thought, well, perhaps students wanted rock festivals, but then it was quite obvious that rock festivals had been killed by the entrepreneurs. So we thought, okay, let's have a survival festival. Let's, leave it as unstructured as possible so people can come along and make the sort of festival they'd want. And by redefining it and saying that culture is not about performances, and not about consuming works of art and skilled performances, but culture is about living. The idea that your life is your prime work of art. The result has been to open the festival to whole new fields. For example, the architects have plugged in and said, well, here's a community. Let's put up the structures. Let's play around and see what we can do with them. So the architect students have been working on building things. Bill Lucas is down there building a solar heat system for a shower, for example. The alternative healing people have come along saying, well, acupuncture is a service we'd like to get into. This is what we can offer the festival. The learning exchange has been set up down there, and it's been run by educationalists saying, well, schools don't work in the society. Here's a community we can experiment with a different form of, learning and knowledge exchange. So, as I said, it's not about music, it's not about culture in the same way the Adelaide Arts Festival is. It's about being in a community, it's about lifestyles.
So if the festival succeeds, what do you think it will have proved?
I don't know how to judge the success of the festival in this sense. Because the festival is so many things to so many different people. If we survive, in the sense, if it works in such a way that we don't pollute the creek, we don't have major outbreaks of diseases, we don't have fights and those sorts of things. If it comes together a community, which is the feeling in the town right now, it's really soft and gentle, and you go down and sit at someone's campfire and talk to them, they're very open, sort of thing. Well, that's what it's about, that we can do things without having to have entrepreneurs to tell us how to do it. We don't have to have barbed wire at the gates. We don't have to have policemen ordering our affairs. There are policemen here, but we regulate our affairs without resorting to violence or the threat of violence. Then that's beginning sort of a statement in itself that society could be restructured and it could work in a completely different way. And of course that's a sign of hope, because given the nature of the disasters that face mankind ecologically and through such incredible violence implied by factory owners poisoning the air and water, and people like Nixon sending B-52s as the Christmas present to Hanoi, that sort of out-of-control technology, then if you can get together in large numbers of 5,000 and exist with gentleness and love, and it works, well, Christ, it's a sign that we may well survive a century when we're surrounded in gloom.
that this is the place to meet. Hey, look back there, up against the bar. Isn't that Rockwell C. James, recording star? There's lonely people and there's wide-eyed freaks. Some new faces and a few antiques. Hey, everybody, I just want to say, if you want to get it on, then step right this way. Now tell me, baby, now that you're inside, can you dig or is it just a place to hide? I just want to rock and roll you like I'm doing. I just want to help you, baby, to see it through. You probably seen me down here before. I keep coming back, just give me some more. Oh, hey now, baby, you drive me crazy. I just want to let you do it like you wanted to.
Patunia, we've got it made. Gonna float away. Hop a kite, get tight. Blow the lute on booze, get a new pair of shoes. a sight. Me and the milkman, we don't get on. I ain't seen him, but I'm sure it's true. He sneaks around before I get up, leaves the bottles and then shoots through. Me and Patunia, we've got it made. Gonna rob a bank, hop a kite, get tight, blow the loot on booze, get a new pair of shoes. Oh, what a sight. Me and the postman, we don't get on. He never brings me no letters, you see. So I don't write to him no more, and he don't write to me. Me and Patunia, we've got it made. Gonna float away, hop a kite, get tight, blow the loot on booze, get a new pair of shoes. Oh, what a sight. Me and the butcher, we don't get on. He's always flirting with my wife. Every time I go in his shop, he's always sharpening that damn big knife. Me and Patunia, we've got it made. Gonna float away, hop a kite, get tight, blow the loot on booze, get a new pair of shoes. Oh, what a sight. Me and Patunia, we've got it made. Gonna float away, hop a kite, get tight, blow the loot on booze, get a new pair of shoes. Oh, what a sight.
about 4 days at Nimbin, about a week in the area. I came down, met some friends. I heard about Nimbin and Cairns.
And what do you think of it?
I've only been in Australia a short time. This blows my mind because I didn't know all this was happening.
How long have you been living here? I've been living here, mate,
we were asking how long you've been
25 years.
What do you think of the festival?
Great, really great. Really great.
Has it upset your life at all?
Not at all, not at all.
And what do you think of all the people that are up here for it?
Really great people, beautiful people, beautiful people.
Were you at all worried about them at the beginning?
No, I'm one of the beautiful people too.
And what do you think the festival's going to do to Nimbin? Do you think it's going to make a difference to Nimbin after the festival's over?
Slightly. Not a great deal, but slightly.
What kind of a difference do you think it could make?
It will increase the public interest in Nimbin, the Australian interest in Nimbin. Goody, mate.
What kind of effect do you think the festival's going to have on Nimbin?
Lovely. Lovely. Just,
and do you like all the kids that are up here?
The kids are up here, we'd like to keep them because they're so nice.
Were you at all worried about them at the beginning?
Yes, I was.
What made you change your mind?
Just seeing you kids.
It had to happen because people are getting sick of city life. And 10 years ago, if you came down to the city, they looked upon you as a little bit of a hick. But now it's turned out that I think we've got the answer, the way to live.
Rex, how do you feel about all the kids here?
Start off, I was very dubious. But these people have been here, they've gone out of the way to help everyone, and they've been most kind. You might strike the one the drifter, but I think they've eliminated them, and I think it's very good for the town financially and help with the town. But I think the townspeople themselves have done a lot. Last time ABC was up here, they rubbished us. I know that'll be cut out. But it's a very nice little town, and a lot of these people don't want to leave it. It's a lovely town. I've lived here all my life, and I don't ever regret 1 minute of it.
Do you think you've learned anything from the kids that come up here?
Not really. I think we've known this a long time ago. I don't think we've learned anything. They're trying to learn something from us.
Yeah.
That's what I think.
Going crazy. you don't understand, then you suffer, you do. Superstition ain't the way, y'all. Hey, hey, woo. Very superstitious. Wash your face and hands. Very superstition. Keep him a man. Keep me in a daydream. Keep me going strong. You keep me in a daydream. So sad is my song. You believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Dog. Superstition ain't the way, y'all. No, no. Very superstition, writings on the wall. Very superstition, that is bound to fall. This is my baby. I broke the looking glass. Said I'm going crazy. Let us in the past. Now, if you believe in things you don't understand, then you suffer. Superstition. Superstition ain't the way, y'all know. Hey, 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 hey. No, ain't the way. Ain't the
John, are you happy with the way things are going up here at the moment?
Yeah, I couldn't be happier with the way things are going. The thing which impresses me most is that there are people here from almost every scene I've been through in the last 10 years. The thing that's happened to the pop scene now is it's become a sort of a young person scene, and it's alienated a lot of people who sort of are suspicious of where its values are going and what's happening to the whole scene. But there's been something about this event that's been able to bring people out of their corners and out of their hiding places who have really haven't stepped into this for a long, long while. And the thing that's really making me joyful is that so many people are here from all sorts of age groups, all sorts of scenes. It's really a sort of 50s, 60s, 70s scene all in one, and that's what's really exciting me about it.
How did the Magic Circle get started?
Oh, well, we were living just a few friends and decided to come over here, and then we thought we'd come over here together and start setting up a tribe and do it early so that when other people came, just for the festival, they could see how a tribe can exist.
Well, how does it exist? How do you divide labour and things like that?
Oh, well, everyone's sort of just socially aware enough to, you know, just do something when it needs being done, like food and everything. If you feel like cooking, you just go in and make a salad and someone else comes along and joins you. And they make something, and then a meal's prepared.
Do you find that a kind of a bureaucracy springs up? Do you have a tribal leader, or are you still working completely unstructured?
Leaders have emerged, but just in different aspects where they're needed.
Just the other night, Johnny and Graeme had a meeting, and they talked about how they were against the bureaucracy before the festival began, and then all of a sudden in the middle of the festival, Johnny and Graeme became the bureaucracy. You know, this is sort of the way it is, but we've had a state of constant revolution because as soon as Johnny and Graeme start getting off, somebody will say, I don't dig that, you know, and they'll come and revolt against that. Well, that's the only way it is. I think the only way we can live, really, without a bureaucracy is in a permanent state of revolution.
Do any of you see encouragement in what you've seen so far? Do you think that people are going to be more inclined to get involved in this way of living, or do you think that they'll spend a couple of weeks here, go home and get back into their routine? What do you think?
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Again, you know, like, it's the whole point of everybody coming to it in your own time, you know. I'm sure that a lot of people are going to go from here and carry on with this way of life, you know. Like, a lot of people have already offered land for people to live on, and so that'll sort of take place, but people that want to go back to the cities will go.
It'll be difficult to live here for 10 days without getting some insights into the fact that there are other things happening than the city trip you've come from. And even members of the town here saying, you know, if you can't link them, join them. And so really seeing that there are insights that they're getting from the situation. It'd be almost impossible to be here without some of those insights. It's just a question of whether you're ready for those insights to change your life pretty dramatically.
Why is there a need to get into a tribal situation, do you think?
It's simply the best way to live here. If you come here and try and live by yourself, get up your own tent, build your own fire, get your own water, it's a heavy scene. If you do it with a group of people, it's a light scene. And that's really the lesson that the whole of the thing is teaching all of us. That's why I think it's important.
One of the local town leaders was quoted as saying that when they grow up, your children are going to resent you for having brought them up this way. Do you agree with him?
Probably. We resent our parents for bringing us up the way they did.
If we've succeeded in bringing them up, they should resent the way we brought them up.
Fight your way on.